Okay, we're going to start with a pencil-tine. It's called a pencil-tine frame from Craft Outlet. It is a 1524, and we're using that same mesh that we used on the coffee table swag that we made on a paint stick. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to be doing what I call a cruffle. There's a few other names for it, but what it is a ruffle that's rolled on both ends. And the reason I'm doing that is because this mesh is very apt to fray because of its wide, like window panes, okay? Now, the only problem is you should have about 30 inches to make nice ones. And I only have enough 30 inches to make the bottom row. So in the top row, I have them 20. So I think it's going to be okay, just the same. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Now, if I were going to do a regular ruffle, I would be curved down, go up. But I'm going to do the rolled ruffle, so I'm going to go curve up. I'm going to roll it once, twice, and put a clip on it. Then I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to roll it once, twice, and ruffle it up. And that gives me my nice butterfly, but the ends of it are rolled under. Okay, do that again. So the top has 9, and I have 9 that are at 20 inches. So I'm going to go around once and twice to make sure that my ends are tucked in. Put a clip, go around once, twice, and gather it up. When I get to the end, I'll hold that up, take the clip off. It is 51 here today, can you believe? 8 inches of snow one day last week, 50 degrees this week. Makes perfect sense. Roll it, and you can see my ends are all tucked in. Put a clip, roll the other end. Now you can do this without putting the clip, just rolling it in both ends. But that's a little more effort, so why work harder? What does it say, work smarter, not harder? Let the clip do the work. And you see this? See how I mean? It's really ravelly there. So we need to tuck that under and tuck it under again. when we finish this project, the next craft video will be working on the folio that we started. Roll it once, roll it twice. Roll it once, roll it twice. And we have one more. And it's easy to go up the middle of this. It has a line right up the middle. There you go, there's the top row. I think that looks pretty good. Now the bottom row will be 30, so they'll be a little puffier. Let's see how that works. Okay. Now these are 30, so it'll take a little bit more ruffle. So I'm going to go same thing, round and round. And they're going to go in the bottom. And I've already opened up the bottom ties. And now you can see on this side where I put the two, and you can see it's quite full. So let's do another one. This is pretty mesh, called fuzzy check mesh, and I don't have the number now, but the number is in my haul video. Came from Craft Outlet. It's where I buy most of my mesh. occasionally if I'm in a hurry and I need to get a roll or something like that, I'll go to Hobby Lobby. That's not my usual place. And in order to get free shipping, which I always do at Craft Outlet, you have to spend, I think it's $69. Now, that's not that hard to do, considering the price of supplies, but sometimes I don't want to have to buy all of that. I don't have a place to store it now. You know, I have this one room, and I have a good-sized room, and probably half of this closet that's in this room, but I don't want to just get it so stuffed that you can't work. Nice, huh? Here we go. Roll it once, roll it twice, and 3 times. Clip. And remember, the mesh is curve up when you're doing this kind of a ruffle, not the usual curve down. I find it more difficult to do these when I do the top row first. It's more difficult to get your fingers into where you need to go on the bottom row. But isn't that, look at that. We have, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4 more. It does make a nice ruffle and a little curl at the end. That's why I call it Cruffle. It's a curl and a ruffle. But it does make a nice ruffle, and it does keep it from fraying as quickly as it would if it wasn't this way. Down to 2. Oops. You know what I did? I could have done it that way. I didn't have to stop, but we'll do it the way we were doing it. I forgot to switch. Last one. And you know, actually with this clip on the other end, it gives the mesh a little bit of weight, which makes it easier to ruffle and to stay in the middle. There you go, look at that. Now we're going to work on those ties in a minute. But look how full. Now I have a sign that I'm going to get ready to put on. And this is from the Dollar Tree. And for those of you who go, oh no, not more gnomes. This is going in a 3rd grade classroom, so this is the kind of thing that they would probably enjoy. So there's a hole at the top already, so I'm going to use that one. And I'm just going to make a hole at the bottom. And I will be right back to make it. I think I can do it, I'm not sure if I can do it with my crocodile or not. That is quite thick. I might hot glue onto the back. So let me get that ready and I'll be right back and we'll put it on and make a bow. Back in a minute. Okay. I have my gnome, and I put a little bow on the end of him. Okay? Now that is going to go about here. And I'm going to try to use this tie for the top. So let's try that first. I think this tie will go right through this hole. Find the other half of it. Maybe. Here we are. Okay. And on this end, I have put wires on the back, and I'll just go down through the wreath to the frame. And I'm on two sides, opposite sides of this. Yes. And I'm just going to twist it around. Let me get color. Well, that's cute. But I still am going to put a bow, probably over here. Not too big, but enough to... See? So we're going to put a bow right here. I'll move this out for a second. And these are the two ribbons I'm going to use. This one is got the trucks with the hearts on them. And this is a red plaid with a black border. So we're going to start with this one. And the ribbon, it is actually going to be, the bow will actually be, let me get a little closer here, with this ribbon. So I'm going to start about here. And let's pull some out. Always makes it easier. Going in beside each one. Okay. This is a nice ribbon. It's nicely wired. This also came from Craft Outlet. I think what I'm going to do is three and three. Gotta go over my, I have a zip tie, gotta go around here to the back. I have a pipe cleaner, it'll go in here. Well, maybe, here we go. And you're saying, you forgot the other ribbon, Donna. No, I didn't. Okay. Another zip tie. No, I'll just use a piece of wire. And that's going to go right in the middle here. Ooh. Got me. Isn't that pretty? Now, let's see if we can put it on the wreath. Remember I said we're going to put it right here? So we'll take these down through. One second. Okay, I didn't have them on opposite sides. Oh, didn't fix the end of this one. There you go. Now, what I'm doing with these, and what I've done with a lot of them, I'll show you, is I'm just taking them and curling them around my finger a little bit so that they're not sticking out straight. Not taking them off because two reasons. They do add a little something to the wreath, but if I want to use this frame again, perhaps, down the road, I want to be able to have ties on it. So there you go. Let me take it downstairs, put it on the hook, and we can see how pretty it is. I'll be back in a minute. Here it is on the door. Isn't it cute? I like that gnome. And you know, with the little bow on the bottom, just as good because it ties the top to the bottom. And the cruffles are pretty. And the bow. I think the kids will like it. So that's my project for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And the next video will be my cooking video coming up. We're going to play with dough. So until then, have a great afternoon or evening or morning or whenever it is. And I will see you shortly. Until then, everybody play nice now. Love ya. Bye-bye.